Hello everyone, welcome to another Unranked Master. Today's matchup we have Asol versus Orianna. So similar to the last two videos that you guys would have seen, Asol is another champ that is very strong in the laning phase but needs some time to scale. You're not super good in super early skirmishes. That being said, Asol can skirmish better than most other scaling champs, so you should be fine. Now Orianna is kind of similar in that regard. Like Orianna is very powerful in the 1v1 but not super good in any sort of early fight. Something we need to be very careful of this game already is that they have Shok jungle and they have Thresh. So there's likely to be a lot of ganks mid. So it's something you're going to need to factor in, right? Because if you watch those other two videos, something you'll know by now is that it's very, very important to play a slow game if you're playing like one of these sorts of champs. That being said, Asol's very strong level 1. So you really want to abuse that. You want to abuse the fact that you generally outtrade anyone and also that you have Comet and Scorch. Make sure you start Q. And try to get a good trade at level 1. So what that looks like is you can either tap Q on someone, or if they come up and fight you, you can just channel the Q completely because there's going to be no way you lose it. But generally, you're just looking to tap it. Here she's trying to get the ball, so I'm just going to move to the other side, just so the ball has to cover the whole distance, so I have the most time to dodge it. And again, I'll try and just tap the Q, proc my Comet. And it looks like Shok was starting bot side, so we're just going to be a little careful of that. Okay, might be able to get a good trade here. Very nice. Yeah, so Shok was starting bot. It's possible he goes something like red mid. It's pretty unlikely, but something they used to do. Now here, when I get level 2, I might look to W forwards real quick. So this is something you can do. If your opponent doesn't have the type of abilities, something like a Syndra E, to actually stop you from Wing forward, then a lot of the time you can W past the creep wave. This guy's playing pretty well around it, to be honest. Like, he's making it kind of difficult for me to get past the creep wave. But if he uses too many cooldowns, I might still dash in. And let's see if we can bait. Oh my god, he threw it in outer space. Let me get a quick trade here. So you're always kind of looking for that little window as Asol. If your opponent wastes abilities, or for whatever reason they are too far up in the lane or whatever, that's a good time for you to look to be aggressive. And you can see here, right, like Orianna is one of the strongest laning champs in the early game. And so the fact that like you can actually not only get prior, but you can actually like bully her out a little as Asol, it really shows like how strong this champ is in the early game. And that's why he's so broken, is because he scales insanely well. And he's this strong in the early game, right, which is criminal. Like the fact that this champ has both. Here, gonna hug very heavily to my ward. One mistake you just saw Ori made was that she used cooldowns on the wave. Generally very bad to do that, because if you're using cooldowns on the wave, I mean, one, it opens you up to being traded on, but two, it means that like you're not using cooldowns on your opponent. So your opponent gets to breathe a lot more. And because like I'm the one that, I mean, at least should be taking quite a bit of damage back for what I'm doing, it's really, I guess it like frees me up a lot if I see her use cooldowns on the wave like that. So we're going to try and crush this wave. Again, she's using a lot on the wave, which allows me to just keep pushing forward pretty much uncontested. And so we're like slightly ahead. I mean, we've got a 2 potion advantage, and she's like fairly chung. Now, I did take the resolve tree second. If you're against a good Ori, I think it's pretty much required. I decided that like, I actually thought about it in champ sec, like maybe I could take greedier runes because I'm smurfing. But honestly, I think that's a bad way to play. I think you should just play the way, you know, the matchup and the game should be played, and like, yeah, it'll work out. So here, because I'm stronger than her, I can literally just stand between her and the creeps. I might be able to collapse on the Shaker, though, and actually get a kill. So he must be through here, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, so we're just going to have a look at this guy. If we can get this kill, that would be amazing. Okay, nice. So we get first blood. So this is basically because we played our lane phase well enough. We had Prime, we were able to move to it. Now, obviously, getting a kill this early in the game is kind of lucky, right? You're not going to expect to get that every game. And to be honest, this guy's pretty so we might even be able to W on him. Yeah, I think we can. So he doesn't really have much to fight back against us right now, so we get another really good trade. Which is pretty nice. And with our health advantage, it's very easy for us just to zone our opponent off the wave. So yeah, we're super, super happy about the state of the game at the moment. I'm just going to keep this wave frozen. And I do want to reset eventually, but probably not yet. Like, just, I want to pick up this whole wave probably. I could base TP into freeze, but you don't want to freeze forever on Asol, because Asol's not very good when, you know, there's a wave blocking him. So I pretty much just want to collect this wave under tower, and then I'll look to base probably. But you could have base TP'd there if you want. I'm being a little greedy. So anyway, let's clean up this whole wave, and then we'll probably look to base TP. The only real downside about staying a bit longer is that it potentially gives Ori a window to roam. That being said, like, we have a lot of vision bot side. I mean, she might be roaming. It's possible. No, okay, so she decided to stay, which is good for us. I mean, I was going to say, like, a level 5 Ori really shouldn't be able to do anything on her own. But anyway, so we'll get this in. And because Ori made a mistake here too, if you're not roaming there, then you want to be contesting this wave straight away, right? Because she didn't contest the wave straight away, I might even be able to save my TP here, which would be really, really nice. So I'm going to reset. I'm going to grab this. I'm going to grab some health probably, and boots, and a pink. Yeah, so Ori's running bot again. This is pretty bad. Like, in my mind, Ori, this is never a successful gank. And so all she's... Well, I mean, they're overstaying. I mean, even then, I don't think this works. Like, she's just too weak. Like, if you're playing, like, one of these mages that is really, really strong on the 1v1, it's important you just play for isolated 1v1 and don't go for random roam, right? If this works, I will be kind of upset, but I really hope it doesn't, because that should be a lesson. Oh my god, it actually kind of worked. That's pretty annoying. I mean, that being said, like, she didn't get a kill out of it, and she's really low, and now she's gonna miss a lot here. So generally, if you're playing, like, one of these mages in the early game, you're focused on that isolated 1v1. You only want to roam when you know, start getting your ult, or you end up being very strong, or, like, you're roaming to a lane that's, like, I don't know, very low, and your team has a lot of CC. Because you can see, Ori didn't get a kill. Like, that was a successful roam, right? All things considered. But she still lost a ton for it. She lost a giant wave. She lost a plate mid. She lost her flash. Another game's basically over for her, right? That's why it's super important to, if you're going to roam, push before roaming most of the time. But in general, you really got to choose your roams when you play these sorts of champs. It's not enough to just roam randomly. So here we have a giant item advantage, and we have a level advantage, and we know that she has no flash. So what's going to happen is when this wave comes to me, I'm just going to W on her, and then she's probably going to die, or she's going to get ganked. I'm just going to pull this wave up, and the reason for that is I just want to make sure that she can't walk to Herald. Now, Shaco might be here, which is the only thing stopping me from going on her right now. I'm just going to wait till my jungler finishes the grubs, that way he can counter gank. But I do want to go here. Like, it would be good if Nami could come. Okay, she hits 6, which is a bit unfortunate. I wanted to go before she gets 6, but I also think this guy is kind of dead. So I'm going to go now. Got the ult on her, and Nami got the bubble, and yeah, she's dead. So this is just, I mean, it's partially a punishment from before, right? Like, she's already very behind, and the wave was in a cooked spot, and now it's even worse, right? I could even just reset here again, which I think is what I'm going to do. So I'm just going to reset one more time, and that way this wave is all going to be denied. And I kind of want to TP to this wave now, because I don't really want to hold on to it anymore. So I'm just going to buy my blasting one and TP back. Now, I could buy Sorks there if you wanted a bigger spike right now, but Rylai's is also insane on this champ, so I normally try and get that a bit earlier. But you can see, like, not only does she lose that whole wave, but the wave continues to be frozen, right? So I saw some comments on my Aurelia vid ages ago that it was like, you know, obviously you can do this on Aurelia, the champ's like, you know, uncontestable when it comes to wave control. But you can basically do this whenever you get a winning matchup like this, right? Like, if you get this far ahead, you have to flash one. If you get this far ahead, you can make the enemy mid's life a living hell, you know? You could make it pretty tough. You can make it pretty tough. I can't remember if I showed you guys the OBG at the start, so I might show it to you guys in a moment. Now, I am going to unfreeze this wave just because I need the gold for my Rylai's. Like, I could keep this wave frozen. I think what I want to do is shove one more base for my Rylai's, and then I'm going to be insanely strong. Like, I'm going to take over this game. It's pretty much GG. So I'm just going to shove this. Just going to get this low real quick. Then E this, and do it all down. Very nice. So now I'm going to reset for my Rylai. I'll just quickly show you guys the OBG, because I honestly can't remember if I did. No, I don't think I did. Anyway, this is another classic Emerald game, as you can see here. So I'm the only gold player in this game. Everyone else is about mid to high Emerald. So yeah, that's kind of, you know, where I'm... So what now? I mean, generally, this is the sort of time where, like, as a scaling champ, like, you've hit your one item spike. Now it's time to go absolutely nuts. So you don't really want to be freezing waves anymore. You want to be pushing and going to objectives, or, you know, going to other lanes and stuff. If you can't do anything, like, for example, if no lane is gankable, or if there are no objectives or whatever. I should have pinged this room, by the way. If there are no objectives or whatever, then you can just keep freezing mid. Honestly, I think we could probably clean this up. I mean, they're kind of low. Yeah, I should have pinged that. I was too busy talking. But that was really the only place she could have roamed to. So yeah, now we kind of do want to take this fight. Like, I am strong. At the same time, it's 3v4, so, like, maybe not. Yeah, I think we just ignore this, honestly. Like, they don't get drag anyway, so it's fine. And we could still potentially kill Ori here. I don't think she's greedy enough to walk this way. We can make Shaco disappear. Ooh. A bit scared to chase, just because I think Ori is behind him. Oh, damn. Okay, Ori reset. If I'd known that, I would have gone on him. But anyway. So we'll keep shoving mid. And, oh yeah, what I was saying before is, like, if there is nothing to do, like, if you can't invade or roam or whatever, then it is fine just to keep the wave frozen and keep looking to punish your lane. Like, I'm not saying you have to, like, push and roam. It's more just, like, now you have the option, right? So, once again, I get prior. I could probably look to dive bot here, or to... I mean, we could do dragon if we want. I'm just going to come into the bot side here and just kind of, like, play guard for a bit. I don't want to, Ooh, I think I'm doing those. Yeah, he just used his Q, by the way, so he's on those. That means that Ori cannot get help from Shaker right now. So I'm actually just going to go forward, knowing that there is no help coming from Shaker, and I think that should just be a kill. Yeah. So because I knew that Shaker had no Q, even though she was next to Ori, he was next to Ori, not she was next to Ori. I don't know why I care about that. Anyway, I knew that she was vulnerable and I could kill her. Shaker might still come mid, but it's fine. Like, I can just W away at any point here. In fact, he might die if he fully commits to this. Okay, nice to get another one. Well, I gotta be honest, this is an insane start. So, yeah, I mean, from this, you know, from here on out, probably gonna be mainly like how to snowball the lead. The thing is, though, this is what I mean, right? Like, most of these champs that are scaling, right? Like, obviously, it was kind of lucky that I got that first blood. But the reason I got that first blood was because I was playing my lane very aggressively, right? Like, playing these scaling champs, again, don't scale passively. It's very important that you're looking for like 1v1 lane dominance, because again, the champs I've shown so far, like the Victor, the Azir, and the Asol, they're all very, very strong in that isolated 1v1. They are weak early, right? Like, you don't want to be taking skirmishes early on, but you can win the 1v1, you can get prior, you can get solo kills, you know, you can do all that sort of stuff. Or even if you're not getting solo kills, you can get a CS lead. That's another thing. Now, Ori might roam top. We know she can't roam box. We have like a billion wards, so that's going to be completely fine. Yeah, so right now they're probably 3-manning top. So what happens here is, like, if we can't get to this play in time, right, which we can't, our goal instead becomes to trade on the other side of the map. So right now, if Lee Sin is smart, we should just dive bot. Because there should be no way to contest the grubs, because, like, it's a 3v2. So we really should be going bot. That being said, Lee is, I mean, yeah, I think this is a mistake, what Lee is doing here. Ooh. I mean, I think this is also a mistake. Probably killed the Ori. Okay, no flash. We need to be careful, though, because remember that Gragas can come, and our top laner can't. So I think we'll just kill Ori. We're kind of on a timer here. Actually, I think we're strong enough that it just doesn't matter. Oh, wow, that's unlucky. I could have W'd initially, and maybe I would have been a bit closer. Like, I don't know why I was holding my W there. I probably should have just used it. Do these give stacks still? I think they do. Can't remember. I think they do. They didn't ever change it, right? Or maybe they did. I didn't get any more stacks. Anyway. So I have a fair amount of gold here. I do want to look for a reset. Could I look bot? Maybe. I mean, bot's pretty low. So even though I kind of do want to reset, because these guys are so low, I might shove one wave and then look bot. So I'm just going to queue this big creep down a little bit, and then just either wave for all the stacks, and then maybe go bot. And another reason I can go bot here is because I have TP still. So, like, what's going to happen is I'm going to make this play bot, and then I'm probably going to just base TP mid. Now, this is maybe a tiny bit risky because the enemy jungler could be bot, and my jungler is top. That being said, like, the enemy bot lane is so low, like, I looked at them before, that I think it's just a free kill. So I'm just going to come down, I'm just going to drop the ulti, and she's dead. So even if I don't get the kill, that's fine. Like, all I need to do here is deny the wave to Kai'Sa. That's, like, my main goal. And now because I have TP, I can just go mid, and I'm not going to lose anything. So that's good. We're just going to reset. I'm going to grab my Liandry's components. I think it's still... Is that better? I mean, I spend more gold that way, but I think the mask might be better. So could TP. Yes, this is a little... I don't know. It's like my bad and Lee's bad. You know what I mean? Like, there's an argument that, like, okay, if Lee is... I was just going to say I could TP, but I don't need to. If Lee is making a play top, like, maybe I shouldn't make a play bot, right? At the same time, I think it is better for us to make the play bot. I think denying Kai'Sa gold is more important than doing what we were doing top. I'm going to quickly TP into this. I think I should be able to get at least one kill here. Maybe not. I mean, I can do the Shaco down. Look at this. Okay, should be able to chase. Oh my god, I'm an aim. The second time that's happened to me now. Yeah, I should have killed that first. Then I could have gone for it. Well, anyway, didn't get those kills. I should have a lot of prior over mid here, so we should be able to secure the Herald. I'm just going to... Yeah, probably shove mid and then come back to the Herald. And we should be able to get that. I think Ori's TP is down, so I might also just be able to take the mid tower right now. Okay, Ori's TP is not down. Could maybe gank top. Yeah, I'll have a look at top. I'm just going to path around this vision here and then look. Gragas is going to probably go aggressive. Oh, they went a bit too soon. I can't gank it. Well, maybe I can gank Ori on the mid wave. Feels kind of funny ganking your own lane, but I think it's something I could do, honestly. Yeah, like, why not? Okay, so I think she's dead. How healthy is that? Seems good. Okay, so where's Lee going to go? Lee's going to go bot. Now, I know Ori doesn't have TP, and we have 5 grubs, so honestly, I probably can get the mid tower here. I'll waste a bit of this guy's time. Oh, actually, maybe I'm just kill him. Okay, nice. So that was pretty lucky. I mean, we had the vision here. Honestly, if I was Shaker, I would probably think that I was like cheating there, but I guess Vanguard's in the game now, so it's a little harder to do that. So let's shove this wave in. I don't really... I think I value pushing this wave over the stacks. Like, I could wait for my E to be up. But I think right now, if I just come and hit this tower, I should get it. Now, bot lane... Yeah, I was going to say bot lane is missing. Should be able to get out here. I might just ult this guy. I think I'm dead, actually. So I should have flashed the hook, probably. Like, I went on a pretty predictable angle. Like, if I were going to W there, I should probably W up. Now, it actually worked out. Like, I kind of got rewarded for my mistake because Thresh got the shutdown. Like, if I'd known the shutdown would go to Thresh, then I'd actually happily die, right? Because giving a shutdown in the enemy support is actually really good. Because it means, well, no one else is going to get that gold. But realistically, like, that should have gone to Kai'Sa, right? There was no reason why I shouldn't have. So slightly misplayed by me. Does cost me a little bit, but we're still massively ahead. And honestly, like, I got rewarded for my mistake because Thresh picked it up and I barely lost anything. That's really good. So next, I want to go to the side lane. I want to start pushing out the side, taking as many camps as I can. I don't have TP for 2 minutes, so for now, especially with the bot wave far away, we're just going to path mid probably. And yeah, we'll see what we can do around here. There's not too much right now. Like, they're not doing any objectives. I think this dragon's free. And the bot wave is still pretty far away, so I'm just going to path through mid. I will go to this bot wave eventually, but for now, I just want to kind of shadow, wait for Orianna to push that out. And I actually can make a play here in the meantime. But yeah, we can have a look here. I don't want to go over the wall just because Shaker's there. I think maybe we could have gone with the Lucian Nami if they were aware, but yeah, I mean, they wanted to secure the drag, which isn't that bad. So now we want to set up our side vision. So ideal side vision, pink that bush, get a ward deep in the enemy jungle, and that should allow you to push pretty much to the enemy tower, and that's your goal. If you can get the waves all the way in on the tower, you get a lot more gold overall. You'll be able to take enemy camps, pressure harder. It's basically just good all around. So what we're going to do, we're going to ward this, and then we... Yeah, it could be risky, like Shaker might be here. Okay, Shaker's not here. I want to shove one more wave and then get the vision. I just need to be a tiny bit careful because Lee's making a play mid and I don't see Shaker at the moment. It's possible I'm getting ganked bot. I think Shaker is mid now though. Is that right? Yeah, okay, so Shaker's mid. I don't have TP, so I can't get here anyway. I'll probably just take this opportunity to get some vision, like knowing that Shaker isn't here. These Krugs are up, so I can definitely look at those in a little bit as well. Oh, that's good. I actually get to zone Ori off this bot lane. Pretty nice. Just to walk the long way around. So I can take all this here, and because I don't have E up, I probably don't look at the camp yet, but I can hit this tower knowing that I'm completely safe, right? Because I have all this vision. I should be fine just to get a lot of chunk on this tower. And here I have E. I could probably take this camp, I think. Yeah, I'm going to start taking it. This does use a lot of mana, and I actually didn't have... Ooh, okay. This guy's a thief. Don't do it. Oh, you little rat. Oh, how disgusting. Okay, so here I do want to stay on the map until I have 1250 gold, because my next spike is going to be building the death cap. So I don't really want to reset just yet, but I'll have it pretty soon. I'm going to try to stay on the map until then, and then I'll look for a reset. So I do need to be careful not to use too much mana, so I don't want to reset for one more wave. Oh, I could reset right now and just wait. Yeah, I'll reset right now and just wait 10 gold. I'll reset, I'll grab a rod, and next fight should be absolutely free. Like, I'm going to be insanely strong. You can see, because I can keep pushing these waves to towers, pay attention to what happens with the bot wave. So Orianna's going to lose a lot of this wave, and then also, because the wave gets chunked, this wave will start pushing to me, and then it's going to build up, and it's going to be easier for me to farm. So it's always good if you can get it all the way in to do so. I just pressures them more, you know, get damage on the tower, they deny more creeps. If you can't, you know, you just push it as far as you can. So Orianna's deciding to actually push further, so maybe we could look. A little greedy by her to do this, because I don't think she has any vision, but she probably knew I reset. Yeah, I guess it's fine. Well, anyway, we'll come back bot. I have TP this time, so I can group. I'm just going to pull this wave to the next one so that I can get all the stacks with one E. So I'm just going to... Oh, that's it. Yeah, don't look how it looks like I'll be able to get them all. Well, anyway, I'll eat this wave down, get the prio, and then we can pretty much rinse repeat, right? Like, we've still got that pink from before, so now we can get vision deep in the enemy jungle again. I do have TP if they fight, so I'll just watch. Okay, we see Shaker. So I might be getting collapsed on. Yeah, anytime the Ori groups like this, though, like, she potentially loses gold on the side. And we want to just keep making Ori respond, because we're getting way further ahead of her. It could look here, maybe. I do have my ulti. Okay, so we went there. I think Is it worth ulting this? I think the answer is yes. I think we get a Baron if I get kills here, so I think it probably is worth ulting. Can we just do Baron? I'm pretty sure we can. Like, I have great DPS, and we just got a jungle kill post 20. They should really come Baron here. Like, this would be a free Baron. That's the main reason I altered. So, my team doesn't want to do Baron. Maybe I could have pinged it more. I mean, maybe we still can. Yeah, we might still be able to. I think it is a free Baron. Like, it's much better if Lucian comes, and I'm maybe going to run out of mana here. That being said, it's not like Lucian's doing nothing. Like, he is still taking gold. Looks like we'll have to fight instead. It's a bit annoying, but fine. Get a lot of damage here on the Gragas. I might actually run in this fight. A flash E for the Ori kill, and then I can get a reset. Or maybe I can get that blue buff. Give me that. Better not get hooked. Okay, well, I'm pretty here, so we probably won't keep fighting. I think we could have got the Baron if Lucian didn't go bot. But like I said, Lucian did get some stuff. I could TP back to the Baron. Thing is, I have no mana. Oh, yeah, I'll TP. I say TP, no mana. Wait. Yeah, I'll just TP to this. Now that I have mana, I'm going to sell my ring, grab another rod, and this should be free. Like, they have 2 dead, so we're probably going to get it. Asol DPS to objectives is pretty disgusting. So we'll just DPS this down. Yeah, there's no way they can contest, right? So we should get this for free. Ooh. Do we need the TP? I mean, honestly, it's good for safety, I think. We probably didn't need to. Might also be able to kill this Kai'Sa afterwards. But, actually, yeah, if we can kill this Kai'Sa, it would be good. Which way is she going? Ooh, she is not getting out here, buddy. Yeah, she's super dead. Go up here. Oh, we found her. Okay, see ya. Okay, so I didn't quite get enough gold here for death cap. I actually probably should have just, like, really hard taken that kill, because if I could reset for death cap right now, it'd be good. Like, I don't really want to stay on the map. Oh, yeah, this is a bit annoying. Like, I want to sync tempo with my team, right? But I also don't want to reset with 100 gold for death cap. I have nothing to sell. Like, I don't want to sell my Darksteel. So I'll probably just shove one more wave and then reset. You gotta realize, though, this is bad for tempo. Like, my team is going to be fighting bot side, and, like, I'm AFK farming top, and I'm then going to recall. So I actually think the right play here might be to just stay on the map a little bit, just to pressure top while my team's doing drag. That way the drag is, like, secured, and I get a top tower out of it. So, okay, this guy's top. I'm just going to W away. Should be fine. Yeah, so now I'll be able to reset. So I am definitely late on the map, which is not recommended, but I get a huge spike though, right? We're going from 425 AP to 574, which is an insane amount of power. I mean, I might quickly come do this blue. I'm doing a lot of things I normally wouldn't recommend post-Baron. Like, normally you want to be just pressuring ASAP. But, like, the blue is on the way, and, like, I'd already reset, so, like, I just might as well, right? Come do this blue. And where are we going next? So we probably want to pressure mid-top, ideally, and break these towers. Gwen should probably go top, and then the rest of us should go mid. Or the other way around, doesn't really matter. Just setting 4 of us in a lane. I'm just going to ping. So we should be hitting this tower. 4 of us in a lane should be good. So I'm just going to do this all down. Then I'm going to pink top side. My team's not really in position yet, so we got to be a little careful. Like, right now I don't have flash, so, like, if I get, I don't know, like, Ori ulted or something into hook, I could die, and I do have a huge bounty. So I just want to, like, play a little safe, like, wait for Gwen to pressure. Like, right now, Gwen's not hitting the wave. Could maybe snipe. Okay, don't need to. Oh, it's fine. We'll just keep doing what we're doing, really. Not much to it. We're just slowly siege this down. Kai'Sa's pushing bot, which is, I mean, maybe correct. I think we can take this, speed this up. Okay, I took a lot of damage for it, mainly because no one hit it, but I think we could have taken that sooner. Anyway, let's keep sieging here. Nami can probably heal me up eventually. I'll just place my E just to zone off the tower. It's pretty hard for them to do something when that's in the way. And then W at an angle just to get some DPS. Oh wait, this is the real Shaker. Okay, I thought that was a clone the whole time, so I ignored it. But yeah, anyway. Shutdown with a Shaker. I mean, mostly that was just due to me taking too much damage from the tower there. But I think we probably can just end anyway. Like, unless Ori can wait for... I mean, maybe she doesn't want to. Maybe the game's just over. I mean, it kind of is, right? Like, we definitely outscale with Gwen and Asol, which is pretty disgusting. I will be going for my Void Staff next, if the game we're going to keep going, but I'm pretty sure it's up. Looks pretty good. So yeah, this game's going to be a dub. So I guess, like, main things to take away from this one, I'd say are mainly the Asol specific stuff. Like, most people that I've coached on Asol definitely still play Asol like the super scaling playstyle that he was before, where you, like, take first strike, start E, you know, stuff like that. Whereas now it's really important that you abuse the early game as Ace, right? The champ is very strong in lane. You should be getting priority into most lanes. You've got lots of opportunities to get solo kills or find Not like full roams, like not often are you just gonna like run to another lane. Oh boy, thanks League of Legends. Not often are you gonna run to another lane, but you can oftentimes get kills in the river, which is like what happened to me then. So anyway, that's gonna be it for this one. Another game 1 in Emerald. I'm slowly making it out, and hopefully we'll be getting some diamonds in our game soon. It's funny because I'm only gold 3, but yeah, hopefully we'll be getting some diamonds in our game soon. Anyway, guys, if you did enjoy the video, don't forget to like and subscribe. Leave some questions in the comment section below. I'll see you guys in the next one.